Well, you had a big lead. The offense cut into that lead, and Enock Makonzo won it for you, it looked like.
Well, it was a pretty good throw by Taylor. It came down. It was 22-22, and it was a very competitive day. Again, we keep score in our team periods, and it was good that it comes down to that because that's essentially like a game, and the first play matters just as much as the last play.
How much, like, you kind of mixed on that throw where you're like, great play by Enock, but it's too bad for Taylor.
Well, I mean, it hit our receiver in the hands, so the quarterback did what he could do. You got to come down with that ball, and again, that's football, and you've got the guys that make the plays, during the course of a game. That's the difference in the game, So on both sides of football.
So maybe Enock could eat a little bit more than the others.
Yeah, maybe so. Yeah.
Game 1 of the season, is that the toughest game to prep for?
Well, especially when you've got a new offensive coordinator and a new quarterback, so you have no idea kind of what they've conjured up. I'm sure that they're going to look at, what Trevor's done, good in the past and meld that together with what their coaches had success with in the past. And they certainly have core things that they've done over the last 2, 3, 4, 5 years when they were successful. So, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see exactly what we get.
I assume any smart OC and quarterback will see you got 3 rookies in your defensive backfield and they'll probably challenge them a little bit.
Well,
are you expecting that?
Yeah, I mean, again, that's a reality is we've got 3 guys that's never played a game, a real game, and they struggled at times today collectively. So we've got to do a great job in man coverage. It's no secret we're going to play man, and so it's a matter of us coming down, playing our technique, have belief system, and then our free safety's got to end up where the ball ends up.
Noticed one trend. I was looking at some numbers from last season. You were 4-2 when you won the turnover battle. You were 0-12 when you didn't. Speak about turnover ratio as being, is that the biggest indicator of success, you think?
Well, I mean, I know when I was at Cleveland, I did a big study on it, and, you get one turnover, and essentially you go from being a coin toss to 8%. You gain 8% on just one play. Mm-hmm. And then that's not to mention, when you've got a return. So certainly you have to take care of the football. If you don't take care of the football, then you're not going to win games.
Yes, that goes both ways, where you don't want to turn the ball over, but I'm sure you want to create more turnovers.
Yeah, I mean, if you look back when we were in Saskatchewan prior in 18, we had, I think it was 13 or 12 interceptions and turnovers that went for touchdowns, and we ended up winning 13 ball games, I think it was. So, I mean, it's a direct reflection. If you get steal the ball from the opponent and you have a change of field position play or a touchdown, you're going to win a lot of games.
We've seen a new wrinkle for depth charts now. Nationalized Americans, designated Canadians. Tell me how much time you have to spend on that just to figure out where you're going to go.
Well, it gives us 23, and it's only the guys that have been in the league for a certain amount of times. I mean, so the Manny Arsenaults and Swerves, those are the guys that give us the plays that we need. And then on the other side of the football, certainly Gainey and those guys. So it's people that have been in the league. That's where you gain your 23 plays.
So not overly tough to figure out then?
Well, no, I mean, again, we've just got to be real careful, because if you go over 23, they fine you. So, figuring out exactly how to keep count and that type of thing so that you play within the rules.
Right. They're supposed to warn you, though, too, aren't they?
I'm sure, yeah, but I'll leave it right there.
Taylor says that they can't wait to play a game. Are you in the same mood, tired of practicing and can't wait to play?
Who's that, our players?
Some players.
Oh, yeah. I mean, as I've gotten older, I can't wait till game day. I love the prep. I love practice. And, game day can't get here quick enough. I want to see exactly what we've assembled. And it's an awful good locker room. The guys seem to enjoy being around one another. You don't have to pry them out of the locker room to go practice, and so it's a fun group to be around.
Can you have too much practice time?
Yeah, you can, and we've got a rep count that we're on, and we've got all of our periods are timed, and so if I start, I look and feel like we've got the reps that we need, I'll cut a period down. All right.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank y'all.